Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be going over my ebook haul part 2. So if you didn't miss part 1, then go ahead and hit the link up here and check out part 1 for me, and you can see what I've been buying over the last 6 months. So this is part 2 of the last 6 months ebook haul, because it's been a while since I've done an ebook haul, so I thought maybe it was time to do another one. As I mentioned in part 1, I typically keep a digital Amazon gift card for myself with $20, and I use that $20 to buy ebooks mostly on sale. And if I notice that I'm putting in $20 way too often, then I'm probably overspending in my ebooks. So that's kind of how I spend on the ebook sales and how I kind of make sure that I stay under a certain amount and not go too crazy. It's a system that works for me, and I just re-up it when I need to. And these are some of the ones that I've bought on sale over the last 6 months that I will share with you. A lot of them are historical romances. The next one I have on my Kindle is The Rogue of Fifth Avenue by Joanna Shupe. This is number 1 in the Uptown Girl series. This is a particular series that I definitely want to get to and read this year. This particular book is a lawyer with a do-gooder heroine. This particular series is also set in the Gilded Age of basically the Roaring 20s of the US. Next, we have Would I Lie to the Duke by Eva Lee. This is number 2 in the Union of Rake series. This is her 80s inspired series. I loved My Fake Rake so much, and I also loved Eva Lee's story in the Duke I Like to F series. The series overarching has an 80s theme. The Union of Rakes all meet in the Breakfast Club type of setting, which I love. As a big fan of the Breakfast Club movie, I love that so much. Also features a submissive Duke, which seems a lot of fun to me. I feel like most historicals have very alpha dukes, so a submissive Duke, I am really interested in checking that one out and really excited about that one. The next one I have on my Kindle is Like Lovers Do by Tracy Livesay. This is a Black author and number 2 of her Girls Trip series. This particular one is Friends to Lovers and features fake dating. I just recently read the first book, loved it, of the series, and this particular Friends to Lovers she's kind of a workaholic. She's kind of a hot mess. And he's always been low-key interested in her, but never has really committed to anything. And she needs to date him to impress his family, I believe, for some sort of business type of thing. So, love fake dating, one of my favorite tropes. So I'm really excited about that one. And I really, really enjoyed the first book in the series. So I'm really, really excited to read that one too. The next one is, I don't think it's on Amazon anymore. I'm sorry. I'm going to mention it anyway because I bought it, but I don't think you can buy it anymore. It is the Hes Come Undone romance anthology. So this was a romance anthology with several novellas by several different authors: Adriana Herrera, Emma Barry, Olivia Dade, Ruby Lang, and Kat Sebastian. I really loved Duke I Love to F series. That particular anthology I really, really enjoyed. So then I decided to get He's Come Undone anthology because I thought that would be really fun. But I believe they decided not to sell it anymore. You can no longer find it. So I'm sorry. But I'm hoping it's good. I don't really quite remember what about. I think it's like more alpha guys that kind of get undone. I'm not sure. But I think it'll be fun. So we'll find out. The next book I bought was The Heiress Effect by Courtney Balan. This is an Asian author. Number 2 in the Brothers Sinister series. This is a woman who's trying to start a scandal and be a disaster and not be marriageable. And this is a guy who's a bastard of a duke trying to make it right, but he's really attracted to this hot disaster, hot mess that keeps kind of trying to make herself really unmarriageable. So that seems kind of different, kind of seems fun. And I really want to, I've also, Courtney Milan, I haven't read her, but I've bought several stuff of hers already. So I really hope I end up liking her. Next, I have The Beast of Besswick by Emily Howard. This is number 1 in the Regency Rogue series. The tagline for this is Beauty and the Beast meets Taming of the Shrew. If there was a tagline made for me, I don't know what could possibly be, because this would be the tagline that would make me buy all the things. Sold. I will absolutely buy it. My Kindle really, really wanted me to buy this book because every time I check my like Kindle suggestions, it was recommended to me all the time. Obviously, it was meant to be, and so when it finally came on sale, I bought it. Next, I ended up getting Moment of Truth by Casey West. This is a YA romance. I love Casey West romances. They're just really sweet and wholesome, and I just always really, really enjoy them. A couple of them maybe are hit and miss, but they're always really a good time and really cute, and I always have fun. This particular one is about mistaken identity. Kind of want to keep a little bit vague. I believe she assumes it's a particular guy doing something and it's someone else, and she's confused about who it is, and you don't really find out. I think that's basically all I know about it. Casey West, when I see her stuff go on sale, she's pretty much an automatic buy for me. Next is Temptations of a Wallflower by Eva Lee. This is number 3 in the Wicked Quills of London series. I really love the sound of this one. This one's really exciting. So, historical romance. This is a wallflower who secretly is an erotic writer in the Regency time period, who meets a clergyman who is trying to out the erotic writer. I love that so much. There's like a forbiddenness to it. There's like she's a wallflower but secretly is writing like really scandalous things. So many layers. It just sounds like a really good time. I'm really excited about that one. Again, Eva Lee brings some really great steam and heat, so excited for that. Tools of Engagement by Tessa Bailey. That's number 3 in the Hot and Hammered series. I mentioned that in my last ebook haul that Tessa Bailey is someone that I want to start reading. So this particular series I've seen recommended a lot. And this particular book is Forced Proximity. She is trying to flip a house for a competition. Her brother does not want to help her, so she tries to take some of the construction workers from her brother's company. He refuses, and only one construction worker wants to go work with her to help her flip this house. And she doesn't really quite care for him or like him. That just seems like a lot of fun. Forced proximity, they're forced to work together and they're flipping a house together. I'm not a big like house renovator person. HGTV doesn't really entertain me, but when there's a romance involved, it's just a lot more fun for some reason. So hopefully I'll get to that series at some point. The next one I have purchased was The Princess Trap by Talia Hibbert, Black author. Talia Hibbert's one of my favorites. I love everything that she's written. This particular one is an interracial romance. She's a Black woman, and I believe he's white or some sort of other race. I can't quite remember, but he's a prince. He's trying to kind of like woo her a little bit. Little does she know that he's a prince, and they get involved and they get found out by the media and end up having to do a fake royal engagement. Royal romance, a fake engagement, all the things I love. So it's a shorter novel length. Definitely one that I want to try out and read. The next one I had purchased was The Magnate by Joanna Shupe. This is number 1 in the Knickerbocker Club series. Joanna Shupe, again, her Gilded Age is kind of her Pia Purrieta history that she likes to write about, which I love. And this is a hero that like has come from the slums, has worked his way up, and now he's done really well for himself. And a blue blood heroine who is trying to start a business for herself to be an investor for people and work in the stock market, but she needs people to like be convinced that she can actually do it for them. So I love that. A brainy heroine with come from the bottom type of guy. There's just something really, really fun between the two of them. I want to say the first chapter because of the novella that was in the beginning, the prequel of this series. I want to say that's Baron, and I read Baron and really, really enjoyed it. And then I think the first chapter was in Baron, and of course that had me hooked. I had to read it after I read the first chapter. I was really interested and intrigued about the two of them. Definitely something I want to read, and when Magnate went on sale, automatic buy for me, so that is something on my list. The next one is The Night Country by Melissa Albert. That is number 2 in the Hazelwood series. This is about Alice, who was a fairy tale character from Hazelwood, and not to give too much away from what happens in the first book, but she gets dragged back into the world of fairy tales. Fairy tale characters are being murdered. So she's having to try to find and solve that and figure that out. And Alice and Finch are working as a team again. I really liked Finch. He was one of my favorite characters from Hazelwood, so I'm really excited he's back in this book, and kind of low-key the reason I want to read the second one. So we'll see and find out how that goes. I really enjoyed Hazelwood, though, but I know it's got mixed reviews, kind of. The next one I have on my list is Untouchable by Talia Hibbert. Black author. Talia Hibbert's one of my favorites. I'm just reading all her backlist. I'm just going to buy all the things anytime anything comes on sale. So this is number 2 in her Ravenswood series. The Ravenswood series is particularly a small town romance, and this particular trope is a nanny trope. She gets hired as a nanny, and he starts to slowly fall for the nanny. I believe they also, I want to say they might have been childhood friends, and now have re-met as she moved back to the town. I believe that's the trope. I want to say, I think I remember something like that. And then That Kind of Guy by Talia Hibbert, again, is number 3 in the Ravenswood series. And this is friends to lovers, age gap romance. The woman is older, which I love, as well as demisexual representation. He's demisexual, which I also love and really, really want to read demisexual representation. So I'm really excited about that one. That one I actually have planned for my March TBR and hopefully we'll be getting to. And then we have the Just for Him series. So I actually was able to find the series, which was 3 books, all in one, that was on sale, I want to say for $4.99 or $5.99, which I feel like for 3 novels is not, it's not too shabby. It's not bad. So, and again, I want to work through all of Talia Hibbert's backlist. This is what I'm doing. Just for Him series, and the reason I was interested in that series is because one of the characters from Just for Him series was in Work for It, which was one of my favorite books last year as well. So they have 3 wealthy heroes and 3 defiant women. The titles for those are Bad for the Boss, Undone by the Ex-Con, and Sweet on the Greek. I don't know the specifics for each one. That's just kind of the basics for how those 3. So of those 3 books, all the backlist, all the time. I'm just going to work through my way through it until I run out of things of Talia Hibbert's. Next, we have My Dad's Best Friend by Katie Roberts. That is number 3 in the Touch of Taboo series. These are her novellas that are a little bit on the side of taboo. Obviously, this is about dad's best friend. So age gap romance, the female is trying to hook up with her dad's best friend forever, and things ensue. Katie Robert brings all the steam all the time. I love it. I love the steam. I am excited about that particular one as well. Last, we have To Have and To Hoax by Martha Waters. So this is number 1 in the Regency Vows series. And basically, from when I was reading the synopsis of it, it's a second chance romance. That's historical, but to me it kind of sounds like an historical You Deserve Each Other by Sarah Hoggle. If anyone was familiar with that, that one was really popular last year. So it was like a second chance romance. At least they're already together and they've kind of slowly started to hate each other. And now they are slowly starting to get back together. And To Have and To Hoax, in this particular one, they start pranking each other. And that's kind of what they kind of do in You Deserve Each Other as well. They start like pranking each other as a way to antagonize each other. It kind of sounded like the same thing to me, and that's why I called it historical You Deserve Each Other. So, but still sounds like a lot of fun, and I'm excited to check that one out as well. And there you have it. That's my ebook haul part 2. I have a lot of series. I have a lot of romance. I have a lot of historical romance. And just some books that sound really fun and really steamy. So it's exciting times. I look forward to reading all of them. Let me know down below maybe what your recent ebook haul book was, or if you like or read ebooks. I would love to know. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to see more bookish things from me, please subscribe and hit likes and bells. I would really appreciate it. As well as you can follow me on all the social medias that I link down below. And follow me on all the things. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye!